A few weeks ago, I was challenged to a game that I couldn't say no to, and I won it. And trust me, if you're on a survival show, you're gonna want me as your partner. I was on a hunt for a hiking trail attached to a nursery so I could identify flowers and find edible fruit plants to take home. And you're probably wondering, what was that challenge that you won? Well, basically I had to find 3 flowers.
One was named Blue Dick,
the other lemonade berry, and a fruit plant called a wild cucumber. And if I did, I got to pick any fruit plant seeds to take home and plant, but not any random fruit that you've probably never heard of before, but that you can eat, like elderberries and sugar bush berries. So of course I was excited, I was ready to go. I had my sidekick with me and we started up the mountain, but before I even got up to the top, there was a problem because Raffi kept itching his face, and I realized he got 7 cactus pricks stuck in his face. I didn't have tweezers with me. I really didn't know what to do, but I ended up finding a bench. I spent 30 minutes carefully removing each one until they were gone. It was pretty much a success and we were back on track. We made our way up and found the box they told me to look for with more information inside.
Hey guys, I'm trying to identify this lemonade berry. Somewhere they're edible. They do not taste like lemonade, but they look really cool. Apparently they have tough leathery leaves with a thick waxy coating that keeps the leaf from drying out. But I'm looking for it.
I spent a bit of time really studying these so I could find every single one and win the challenge.
Also have all of these. You can find the blue dicks.
And this is where I ran into a problem with my sidekick, getting cactus stuck in his face.
I have my helper.
Mr. Raffi Puss.
Yes, baby. What's on your... I feel something on your chin. Oh, it's a baby. It's a good boy.
So I got him out and time was running out. I really had to find these flowers, okay? We're not going home empty-handed.
And remember, we have to find the Blue Dick flower, the lemonade berry, and the wild cucumber plant.
And if I did, I got to pick any seeds to take home. And if you know anything about me, the only thing we look for are seeds to plant, especially ones with exotic, cool little fruits that we've never heard of or tried before. So did we find them?
I didn't find the lemonade one, but I think I found the
Blue Dick.
Look at that. No wonder why it's called the blue dick. Very cool. I hope we find the lemonade berries. Not sure if these are them. Ooh, look at that bee. It's following me. I'm not sure if this is it, because I don't see any berries, and the leaves don't look quite waxy enough. But, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't think so. Hold on, wait. I think it's a tree. Because these definitely look like them. Oh, baby.
Honestly, this was way more difficult than I anticipated, but it was definitely worth it. There was no way I was losing because we need those seeds.
Lemon berries. Lemonade berries.
Thank you, nature, for letting me take this.
So I think I found the blue dicks. I think I found the lemonade berry. There's only one thing left to find. The wild cucumber.
Look at that. So pretty. Looks like Hoya carnosa flowers.
But I was getting all confused because then I saw this plant and they looked like the lemonade berries. So I was like, wait, was the other one? Which one is which? I figured I'd document the evidence so that I could show them so I could win the challenge. The only thing that we had left to find was this wild cucumber.
Oh my god.
I found wild cucumber. They're called maroon cucumbers. Oh my gosh. Look at these, they're so cute. They're not edible for humans. Hey, what are you doing?
Our little sidekick was trying to eat the plants.
Look at that.
But it looks like we might have just won this challenge because here we go. We found the wild cucumber.
Wild cucumber. It's a bigger one. Look at how cool that is.
What in the world are these things?
Found more little baby wild cucumbers. Look how cute they are.
So we found the wild cucumber, all 3 of what we needed to find, and we were ready to go back down the mountain. But on my walk down, I found a couple things too.
This is a sage tree. And when you rub your finger on the leaf and you smell it, it smells so good. Oh my god, I've only seen sage plants. So crazy. Oops.
I figured these might have some seeds, so I took this part with me, but they do look a little dried and dead.
I don't know what that is, but it looks like a dried up wild cucumber.
And of course, on the way down, I got a little bit distracted. There were too many plants, okay? But I was ready to go, show them what I got, that I found all 3 of them. They said it's really rare to do that. And when I got down, they let me choose the edible berry seeds that I wanted to take home. And so I chose the sugar bush, the elderberry, the soap plant, and the desert barberry. And all of these plants all grow edible berries that you can eat. And I've never tried any of these before, so I'm really excited. But you should know me better by now. Anytime anyone challenges me to a game, especially when it involves plants, I cannot say no. And this time I'm especially excited because we won the challenge and we have a bunch of seeds that we're going to grow into edible fruit plants and grow the fruits that no one's ever heard of before. Trust me, if you're on a survival show, you're gonna want me as your partner because
Nature, plants, your plant lady. And listen,
I was on a hunt for hiking trails that were attached to nurseries so that I could identify flowers and find different edible fruit plants to take home. And the fact that I found these 3 flowers,
blue dick, lemonade berry, wild cucumber.
it was really cool to see that you could look to nature and you could find things that you've never seen before in your life. And of course, even all the challenges we faced were really difficult, like actually finding the plants and picking 7 pricks out of Raffi's face from the cactus. He was still the best sidekick, and I still used Mother Nature's force to help us find these plants. Then, of course, I had all of these souvenirs that I wanted to open up. So I carefully opened each one. If you remember, these ones were from that sage plant, the tree, and I wanted to see if we would get lucky and get any seeds, and we did find just one. This was the lemonade berry, or it wasn't the lemonade berry, I'm not really sure, because there was another one that kind of looked more like the lemonade berry. Then, of course, there was the wild cucumber, and I really was excited to see what that looked inside. I think it was a little bit unripe, but you know, we took those seeds and we planted them. So,
Until next time.
this is just proof that anytime a challenge comes your way, you can face it with patience and kindness and grace, and of course, with a little sidekick like Raffi. There's always going to be challenges along the way, but you can get through them. You can look at your plants as a reflection of how you grow as a person, because things take time and love
In order for them to grow.
So until next time, where we find another hiking trail attached to a nursery that we can find a cool challenge to participate in, hopefully win, because I'm very competitive. Listen, some would call me a gardener, but I'm not. I'm just a plant-based life support system. And honestly, I can't decide if plants are high maintenance or low maintenance. They need water, sunlight, and occasionally a good talking to. I would know because we did an experiment with 2 leaves where we talked to one and didn't talk to the other, and the one we talked to stayed alive for 2 months, and the one we didn't talk to died in like 4 days. But anyway, we know I don't kill plants. I just give them extended vacations from life, and I take the seeds and I try my best, and it's all trial and error. Thanks so much for coming along on this journey with us.